Alright, welcome guys back to the channel. Today we're gonna do a rust fix on my 2002 Ep3. Yeah, it's gonna get repainted, but this is just a fix for right now. Alright, first step, remove all the rust and get the surface as smooth as possible. Then apply Bondo. Try to not put a lot of hardener in it because it's gonna get real dry real fast and you're gonna waste it like how I did. So like a little bit of Bondo and a little bit of hardener and you're fine. Alright, next step, you apply the Bondo, but don't apply too much like how I did because that's gonna cause me to do a lot more sanding than I want to. So if you don't want to do a lot of sanding, you apply a lot less. Alright, for this sanding I started with a 80 grit, and then I'm going to drop down to a 220 grit, and then I'm going to go to a 600 grit just to get it smooth as possible, and then we see how it looks on there. Alright, in this section I'm down to a 220 grit right now. It's really smooth, but not as smooth as I wanted. But I'm gonna go to a next 600 grit, and then I'm gonna prime it. Yeah, next up, your car's gonna get really dirty, so just keep an eye out for that. Right now I'm at a 600 grit. After I smooth it down, then I'm a prime. Sand it again. It's not that smooth. Alright, I just put the primer on. Yeah, this is how it looks. Put the primer on. Okay. I'm gonna let that dry a little bit. Then I get back to it. Alright, I did this. This is the second coat of primer. And when it's dry, I'm going to do the first coat of paint. Alright, this is the first coat of the white paint. I did it really light because I wanted to come together really good. So light for the first one and a little bit heavier for the second one. We get the second layer of paint. Can't even see that line there. See? Oh, you can see that there. Yeah, this is the third coat of the paint. It turns out really good. I'm surprised. But it's just a little fix, so yeah. It looks really good though.
I think the man is fixing my iPad.
Now I'm at the final coat. I did 4 coats of the paint because I'm not going to use a clear coat on it. So that's why I did a 4th coat of it. So that's how it is right now. I'm going to show you what it looks like when it's finished. Yeah, and I kind of messed around and sprayed all the bumper too. So this is the finished product. I'm really happy because it went from that like to looking pretty okay to me. So, even the bumper came out pretty good to me too. So I'm happy. Remember, like, comment, subscribe.